gentlemen, welcome to it.
Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins and bless up to the world.
And then Jay just puts your info on blast like that.
It's what the people want to know, bro. My bad.
Nah, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to it. It is the Morning Shake with me, your host, Xavier Erickson, and of course, my co-host, Mr. Paris and Mr. Jesse. What's happening, gents?
What's good? What's good? Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins and bless up to the world. It's your boy, Jay Paris. We're coming to you live on this beautiful Monday morning from Johannesburg, South Africa. It's the Morning Shake powered by The Inside Show, and it's one of the best podcasts in the freaking world. Come on. Come on.
Switch over to you. Hello guys, how you doing? Good? Yeah. Hey, what happened, gents? Well, when before the podcast started, the gents were quiet. It started somewhere.
Thanks, bro. Before the podcast, bro. Yeah, so the weekend was okay. No, we're good.
The aircon is working. It's cold here inside.
You say 3, 2, 1. Good morning.
Jay, at some point, I'm going to switch this thing off, bro. It's too cold in here.
I don't know why is it this cold though, bro. It's
nah,
like
because you like the thing to be on minus 100, bro.
Put it on Jordan, bro. 23.
It's way too cold in here, yo.
Put it on Jordan, 23.
Well, must I say morning?
Bro? Yeah.
Must I?
Yeah,
but I'm not forced to. You then said morning for us all. Now, but good morning to all the viewers out there. Hope you're doing wonderful on this lovely Monday. What's today? Monday, ne? Monday morning. The 11th. Yeah, man. Yo, why every month have 5 weeks?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, it's crazy that it's almost half this month, bro. Then it's done.
Bruh. The year's done. It's Christmas. It's literally Christmas already. Come here, help you, please.
It is literally Christmas. Time is moving, but I hope you guys are actually ticking off those goals, ticking off those visions that you've placed on the first New Year's resolution. But we're excited, we're blessed, we're happy, bro. We're alive. It's a beautiful Monday. Although South Africa has been doing what South Africa does best over the past week, bro. A lot of complaints, bro, with the whole, and we're not gonna go into it though. But it's just the water, the load shedding, all of that, bro. And maize around the corner.
Did you have water yesterday?
Yesterday we had water. I thought it was only
we
one
had
day.
no electricity yesterday, but it wasn't load shedding. It was something else.
We had no water yesterday.
Yo. I was just in the week, bro. Yo, I was so frustrated, bro.
But anyways, I know our Monday always starts with sports, gents. What happened in the world of sports before we get into the serious conversation? Because today listen, all the viewers, everyone, thank you for joining us. Please do drop your comments in the comment section. We can definitely see it's a white tea show, definitely. He's a little bit off-white, but it's fine. Off-white, get it. Anyways. Anyway, guys, please do drop your comments in the comment section. We're going to have a conversation about some hectic conversation just now. But
serious
before we get there, let's first have some sports updates. What
you watch Chiefs and Parrots?
I actually just saw the updates though, bro. Apparently it was one of the best derbies in a while, bro.
Pirates. There was 5 goals in the derby?
Yeah, Pirates coming out triumphant 3-2, bro.
But Pirates has been doing the things, bro. Chiefs has been pop for a while now.
Yeah, Chiefs has been struggling for a hot minute.
The
coach even came out to say, hey, it's difficult managing the players when you're living in a TikTok world and all that stuff. I was like, but coach, what is going on?
The players busy doing TikToks while they're supposed to be jamming.
I don't know what. Then I listened to this was, I think, when last week I think they lost. They ended up winning last week. Nah. The week before that they lost again. It was that week where they lost. Then he made that the whole thing to say, hey, it's difficult managing players in this time because of TikTok and Instagram. And I'm like, yo, where we now with this whole thing?
They busy making TikTok dances instead of jamming.
Yeah, but big ups to Orlando Pirates, bro. I see they're sitting second on the log, bro. Behind, of course, Sundowns, who's on 45 points, and Pirates is on 33. But Pirates has played 20 games, 3 more than Sundowns. 3 more than Sundowns.
Yeah, so Sundowns is 3, and he's sitting on 45.
45 and 3
games
is
still
in
to play.
hand. 3 games in hand.
Bruh, what's been
Might
happening
as well
in
give the league to them now already.
what's
And
been
they haven't
happening-
lost, bro. I mean, Sundowns is, Sundowns is Sundowns, bro.
I think they drew though. When did they draw? They ended up
Why did
drawing.
they
I think
draw?
it was now the weekend, if I'm not mistaken.
Nah, they
picture.
play tomorrow against
Bruh,
Super Sports United.
What's happening
That's
there
not
but
in the
by,
league.
by your lot teams there, by the
They won,
Liverpools
bro,
and the
against
what?
Chippa United.
But in the week, I think they drew.
Cheaper. Gents, what's
Oh, it
happening
was
with
last week.
Liverpool?
Before we get to Liverpool City, bro, which was obviously the big game of the weekend. Big ups again to Bayer Leverkusen, bro.
Leverkusen.
Yeah, they 10 points ahead.
Leverkusen.
Which of course,
Sounds
Xavi
like
Alonso.
something's wrong
which
with
of
your
course,
Saying that to want Xavi Alonso to take Liverpool over.
Now, of
It's
course,
all like a
Leverkusen-
liver disease story, bro. I see, brother, doctor just diagnosed him with Leverkusen.
Leverkusen. What's it? Leverkusen.
Leverkusen.
Leverkusen, bro.
Bayern Leverkusen.
You have a Leverkusen today.
I have a Leverkusen. I just come from the doctor.
I get Bayer Leverkusen. Get it?
I just come from the doctor saying that Bayern Leverkusen.
Facts. Get Bayer Leverkusen. But yeah, bro. Liverpool, Man City, broski.
Say
What
Bayern Munich on my foot.
all those names,
Bayern
bro.
Munich.
All those names are
Ah, but
hectic.
strange.
But hectic. Liverpool, Man City, bro.
It was a very good game. It was an interesting game, bro. It wasn't one of those, you know how especially when you're watching City. City's a good team, but you know City's a possession team. So if you're not the type of person that watches City and like enjoys that type of passing and stuff, the game's very boring for you because they're just in the middle
Yeah.
all time passing side to side until they find that one ball where they just lob it over or give it through to Haaland or something. Other than that, that's literally how
Which-
City's been playing their games.
Which they couldn't do yesterday.
They couldn't.
Though,
They
bro.
were struggling.
I
bro.
think Liverpool literally had them mostly in the second half, of course,
Yeah,
bro. But I
second
think
half we-
this is the first time in I don't know how long, bro. City had less possession than the opposing team.
Yeah,
I mean,
first
Liverpool
half
got
already we
53,
were sitting on,
53 possession to City's 47, bro. Even if you can see the shots, 19 to 10, 6 on target apiece, bro. Pass accuracy, we edged them. The passes, we edged them as well, bro. But I think overall was a good game. I
Yeah.
think Liverpool should have gotten the 3 points there at the
Never
end.
took the
I think
chances,
we got robbed. That's your opinion, whatever you think. A lot of people were saying, nah, it shouldn't have been. But if any player puts their studs on a person's chest, no matter where it is, if that's outside of the box, let's be real, that's a foul, bro. And Doku put his high foot studs on McAllister's chest, and we weren't given the penalty in the 98th minute, bro. But overall, I think we dominated City. We had the chances. Yes, City had chances as
They
well.
did have chances,
But I
yeah.
think we had the better chances to actually wrap that game up and
Who
actually
ended
take
up
the
winning
three.
there?
It
You?
was
1-1.
1-1 point apiece.
Arsenal
And-
sitting top of the log, goal difference.
Hey,
Chad
but
must
with
be
goal
happy,
difference-
bro. And he told you.
No, he actually phoned me Friday and he's like, yo, I hope you guys draw this week. And I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, it's cool.
But
But
that's what they
City's
all
gonna,
wanted.
City's gonna beat you. City's gonna beat you at the Etihad. So I think for him, I mean,
And they struggle against Brentford.
I
No,
wonder if
who
he's
they
in the
play?
comments.
They play
yeah, Brentford at the Emirates.
the Emirates,
At the Emirates, they struggled there, bro.
They struggle. They
But-
ended
Yeah,
up
gents.
winning that 2-1 late
Before
winner.
we go to boxing, in Formula One news, of course, we got
Max.
Max Verstappen always
Nothing new.
on the
You
on
can
the
say
top
for
of
next
the
week
log.
next week
So,
as well.
probably for the rest of the season, there's nobody. Listen, that Red Bull is too fast, man. No one will be able to catch up to that guy.
But
And
my
then, of
thing
course,
is,
there's two
bruh,
Red Bulls on the top of the log.
How is that car that fast?
I don't know.
But now I have
don't
a
know,
question, bro. I don't follow Grand Prix to its core, bro. But how do you challenge though, bro? If this is the situation, how do you challenge? Yes,
You
with
can't,
foot-
bro, and then
yes,
it
with
becomes
football, you know,
irritating.
City oil money and all of that. They have the funds and so forth on, but you still have a way to.
And they put a lot of new rules in place. So basically, the developers of the cars could go back and like adjust certain things, fix certain things, drop the car a little bit more, fix certain things. But now they can't anymore, bro. It's like you have to do the car the way the car is, and then if the car's nonsense, you just end up losing the season. And that's what Hamilton was complaining about the whole last season. He's like, bro, this car's nonsense. I can't drive with this car. How do you guys expect me to win? This is a nonsense car. That's why part of his frustration to say, nah, and the big news obviously this season is that he's moving to Ferrari because he feels like he wants to end his career there.
So with
and he's like 7, 8, the whole last season and the season before that and this
I
whole
think he
season
ended
so
eighth
far.
this-
Yeah, 8. No, 9 even.
9.
So with Verstappen, winning and losing is literally based on him,
Doesn't
bro.
lose.
Nah,
But I'm saying
Verstappen-
winning and losing is based on him. Losing is, if he loses, it's him. It's his.
Nah,
It's
bro,
not the
he's-
next person's
the chances that he's gonna take
doing
it.
well. It's him having an off.
Yeah,
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 obviously.
yeah. It's not because
Yeah.
someone managed to keep up.
The
with it.
truth is, at this point in time, the only way Verstappen will lose if he bumps, bro.
The only way is the only way you
That's the
lose
only
is there's
way
something
you
wrong with the car if he crashes. Yes, literally, and the chances of that happening is very unlikely, bro.
It's very.
It's very
The thing is, also,
unlikely.
he's a very good driver. You can't take that away from him, bro.
So, bruh, he's probably winning the championship again without
course,
any
bro.
hesitation, without any. There's no rival at this point that's even giving him the run.
Nah, not that man's in
He's
private.
like- Bro, once he pulls away, he's gone, bro. He's
Verstappen
gone. He's
wins.
lapping the people.
Saudi Grand Prix. Then 10 minutes later, Lando Norris on the crowd. It's like, yo.
That man is already busy drinking his juice, changing room.
others are still-
The others are still coming. Meow, meow. It's like
It's
just
crazy
leave once.
price.
So and that's part of what's making it boring. People are not watching anymore. People are like, this is not like anymore.
Yeah, it's
There's
literally
no
not- it's not interesting
point in
anymore.
watching anymore, bro. He's just winning.
That man literally starts the race. In this race, there was only up that point where Lando was ahead of him. And then on that stretch, literally.
Bro, even if there's
that's
someone
like-
ahead of him, even if he goes and pit, nah, it's just one of those things. Like
Yeah.
we all know, bro. There was last season. He started like I think second last or third last
Yeah, and he
because
ended
of
up winning.
qualifiers or something. We had a penalty for something he didn't qualify. Bruh,
that man
everyone
went through
just knew
everyone.
this man is gonna win. Like, how do you know from coming from behind? You already know he's gonna win. He came from far behind,
Yeah.
bro. Past everyone, wins. So it's just one of those things.
But my thing is like, is Red Bull cheating or what?
Bruh, that's what it came out that they were cheating. It came out that they were bending the rules a bit.
But then nothing happened.
And then nothing happened. And then Christian Horner is in trouble because it came out that he was touching one
Yeah,
of the
Red
chairs
Bull is just-
inappropriately and this. But bruh, nobody's
Red
saying
Bull is just
anything.
going through it, bruh.
So Christian Horner, it came out last week or 2 weeks ago
Just
that
2 weeks
he
ago.
touched one of the
Is
female
inappropriate,
compadres inappropriately, and she came out and said, "Nah, that man touched me in my studio," and he says it's not true, and of course that caused a little bit of a
That's crazy, bro.
I'm
Bro,
upset.
is this the positions, bro?
yeah, bro.
The current positions. Verstappen 25 points.
Yeah.
That's the.
Yeah, bro. And then Perez is his teammate, which is also a Red Bull, 18 points. Then Charles Leclerc is Ferrari, which
Hamilton 2.
is Hamilton 2, bro. That means you got 1 point each for coming 8 or 9. So because you get 1 point, I think after 5, you start getting 1 point, up to 10. Below 10, you get nothing. But then they're right on top. Look how far, bro. Look how far
That's
Verstappen
KO
is.
for you, bro.
25 already.
Nah.
How someone like Hamilton, bro, from 3
Can't
seasons
compete.
ago, Hamilton and Verstappen sitting next to each other like this. To
The
now,
whole time.
Hamilton is tense, bro.
And I thought, bruh, then it was interesting.
Then it was, because then it was like that
Hamilton's in
rivalry.
front, then Verstappen.
Yeah.
then
Now it's
Hamilton.
boring.
It's like, aye.
But anyway, boxing, gents, you're all watching boxing. Jesse was watching boxing with, what do you call this, man?
AJ Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou. Brilliant fight, I must just say. Many people thought Ngannou was going to win that fight. Obviously, Mans is built tough. No one's
bro,
ever
that man is
seen.
big, bro.
No one's ever seen
Massive,
man
massive, bro.
on the mat before.
On the canvas.
So no one thought Anthony Joshua was gonna do it because also before Ngannou fought Anthony, he fought Tyson Fury. He was obviously the world champ and the Gypsy King. So he gave Tyson Fury a run for his money, bro. And you must know they went the full 10 rounds. Ngannou actually ended up knocking Tyson Fury.
Tyson.
A knockout.
Not knockout, but he fell to the mat.
what
But
do
it
you
was also
call
the
it?
first
A
time.
knockdown.
Yeah, it was the first time also anyone's
Lockdown.
ever seen lockdown.
One once lockdown, man.
It was the first time everyone's seen a lockdown.
Yeah,
COVID.
knockdown is when he stumble and he
Yeah,
get up.
yeah.
A knockout is when he
When he
stumble and
stays.
stay down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what happened with Tyson and Ngannou. It was a knockdown, but Tyson got up again. It was also the first time Tyson was on the on the canvas as well. So everyone
Yeah,
thought
but he knocked him hard, bro.
Yeah.
And 3 times, ne?
what AJ,
that one round-
AJ versus Ngannou, yeah. First
That
round
man
knocked him down.
Stumbled a
first.
bit. Second round
Second
again.
round.
Twice, ne?
Nee, in the third round was knocked out.
See, knocked him out.
Twice.
Knocked him out twice.
Knocked him out twice, 3 times. And in the third one, was obviously
third
the
round
final.
was,
Now
uh,
we were
was the
watching a
final,
bit of the
bro.
highlights now, bro, and that,
I
both,
hit him
both
with
of
his
them are
legs,
massive,
looking
bro,
like
but-
his leg was
Yo,
gonna break his leg and
Yeah.
then this way, bro.
Because the thing is, he used to do
MMA.
yeah, he was in the UFC, MMA, all that type of things. So no one's ever seen this man being knocked down. They always used to say he has an iron chin because the chains will hit him on one, but he wouldn't drop, he wouldn't fall, he'll just take the punches. But this is the first time, even the chains that were watching that's from the UFC and MMA were like, yo, we never expected this.
We never spared
And
it.
Yeah.
also AJ went through that whole downward spiral.
AJ Styles wrestling.
Okay, Anthony Joshua. He went through that whole.
Let's play Logan Paul in the wrestling.
Yeah.
Well, he's doing well though, bro. He's gonna become well.
Obviously, he's doing well. It's scripted.
I think he's scripted, bro.
Yeah. What do you mean he's doing well?
I saw The Rock came
They
back.
know who's gonna win.
He's
I saw The Rock came back, bro.
Right, bro.
And Logan and The Rock must have beef.
And now they're booing The Rock. Rock is the bad man. I don't know how, but he was always the
He was
people's
always
champ, bro.
Yeah.
No, I don't know
He was
what's
always
in that.
cooking.
I don't know what's in that script now, though, bro.
Aye.
But before we pivot a segue, broski, with the boxing, Jake Paul, Mike Tyson,
Yeah.
July live on Netflix, bro.
Live on Netflix.
Yeah, bro. it's the
Live.
live was the
Yes, on
first
Netflix, the first
time
sporting event
yeah.
ever to
That's
be
gonna
held
be
on
live.
Netflix.
So Netflix wants to start doing lives now, bro.
It's gonna be live.
If
on
Netflix start doing live, bro, that's a different ball. Then they start
Yeah,
playing
then
in
they're
the,
gonna start. Bruh, then their revenue jumps like crazy.
then they're gonna start playing in the YouTube space now.
yeah, definitely.
Because then that means, bro, you can open a Netflix account and start going live
start
in
watching.
Netflix.
Posting
That means,
stuff.
bro, they can trump YouTube. And Netflix so far has shown, which is actually going to lead us, segue us into our conversation. Netflix has shown, bro, when Dave Chappelle came out with his stuff that pushed against the woke culture and the LGBT community came to boycott in front of Netflix. Netflix came out and said, whoa, relax. Relax, we're gonna leave this man's thing up. Then they must wanted to take it down. Then they said, nah, bro, we're gonna leave it up. So Netflix have been kind of showing a little bit of signs that we're not gonna necessarily bow to the woke god. We're gonna allow certain
that
things
was a bit tough,
to fly.
because everything you watch on Netflix now is
It's woke.
Yeah.
literally
But
everything.
one of the things that they stood up for was
Have you
the.
seen the Tyler Perry, bro?
Bro,
Mia Khalifa?
oh, that thing is nonsense.
I
bro.
saw it. It's
Yo,
not
bro, the
silent being
homie's
bothered.
going
It's
It's
doing
basically
porn and
a
things.
Maponya.
Maponya. Big time Maponya, bro.
It's
I also
basically a
heard it's like
Maponya.
like
It's
a
just
50 Shades of Grey vibe.
bums and things on the screen.
What happened to him, bro? One
So you
minute he was
watched it?
praying for TD Jake.
Yeah,
Next
bro.
minute he's making porn now.
That's why the industry swallowed him.
But I heard.
Swallow. Swallow.
Have you ever been small? So you're the thing, Jake.
The industry just swallowed him.
But that's hey, bro.
But that's why
trying
lots
to
of
go
people are-
commercial, broski. It's like.
But that's why
hey,
a lot of people are also saying like, hey, she's that thing of TD Jake's true or what? Because now he's
Cat
big
Williams
brother-
done told y'all.
'cause
Cat
he's big
Williams
brother
told
with
y'all.
Tyler Perry, and Tyler Perry was praying for him. Now Tyler Perry's making Maponias and
And he's now summoned by the PDD parties. And there's all sorts of things going on by the PDD parties. And Cat Williams done told y'all on Shay what's been popping. Now,
bro, it's actually getting hot in here now, bro.
which brings us to the
'Cause
point.
it's off
Bro,
now.
he puts it off
He went to the
completely
extreme.
off.
Which brings us to the point, gents. Which brings us to the point. Which
That
is-
Jake Paul, Mike Tyson is a trash fight. I don't think.
Nah, bro,
it's
that's
trash though, bro.
but that's just
I'ma be
publicity
honest.
fight, bro.
I don't think it's
'Cause
trash.
really,
It's gonna
Mike
be a nice
Tyson
one,
is an
though,
old
bro. I
timer.
won't lie.
Jay.
Mike Tyson is a timer.
Mike Tyson is old.
Hey, but Mike Tyson
Watch
can still
him training
knock you the
now.
hell
He's
out.
been in the gym. Watch him.
But I see
He's
now,
a
bro.
beast, bro.
Bro, Mike Tyson can still
He
knock.
is
Plus,
a
you must know Mike
beast.
Tyson has a mad ego, bro. He won't let the
Bruh.
light beat.
You must watch his recent footage of him in the gym now.
Nah, I've seen it, bro.
Bruh.
I've seen it actually.
That man is, it's scary to watch him. I feel like literally I'm scared for Jake, bro. Jake's never fought
but
someone.
remember, bro, Mike Tyson is something else, bro.
That's bruh,
Even he's a
did you
timer
watch,
now,
Did you
but
watch
he's
Jake's
still-
thing? Where he releases where he's fighting. His mother
Yeah,
even
bro.
asks, "Why are you doing this?" He tells his father. His father's like, "What? Are you serious?" Because his father, Mike Tyson's like, his father loves
Father
Mike.
loves, and they're sitting on the couch.
And they're sitting on the
speaking
couch,
about it.
and he's like,
He's like a
Who's
fan,
your-
like
who's
a
your
fan.
favorite-
He's like,
who's your favorite all-time boxer?
He's like, Mike
Mike
Tyson.
Tyson.
Then he shows him, he's like, yeah, I'm fighting Mike. He's like, are you serious?
Nah, bro.
And he's a father, you can see like a father's even scared for him. He's
Bro,
like,
but Mike
"Yo."
Tyson is something else, bro. Mike Tyson remember Mike Tyson is come up and the way he was raised and his hurt and pain and having to kind of hustle for himself.
Yeah.
He always came into the ring with that anger and like, whoever comes in my face, I'm gonna break your face. I'm gonna
bite your
break your
ear.
bones.
You see that?
I'll
Oh,
bite
bite
your
your
ears
ear.
off.
You see that old man though, like,
But
fight,
it'll have
try
to be
take-
probably 4 or 6 rounds, bro.
But bro, Mike Tyson comes
I-
with
I-
that.
6 rounds, bro.
I
Brute
think
force.
he'll
Go
go
8,
10, bro.
Mike,
I think it'll go 10.
But do you think Mike still has that,
Bro, I don't
that,
think.
that
Yeah,
stamina
probably-
to go couple
But I
of
must
rounds?
know
bro?
Mike has never stopped.
Remember, he's a timer now also.
But he's also never stopped.
How old is Mike now?
Mike is 57.
Bro, he's a timer.
He's old,
Mike
yeah.
is 57.
But he's a beast.
Jake is 28, 27, 28,
But
bro.
he is a beast.
He's
But
a
he's a timer,
beast,
bro. That
bruh.
could count kind of against
But
him.
if it's 8 rounds, bro, Jake will obviously take it to the distance, bro. And in the 7th or 8th,
But the thing is,
Because Jake is not
I
a
understand
walkover
that, but
horse.
will he
not a
be able to
walkover, bro.
take it to the 8?
that's the thing. For Mike, he's gonna have to knock Jake out within 3 rounds at
Look,
least,
Mike
bro.
can probably knock Jake out.
Within 3
Mike-
rounds.
Yeah, the thing
Mike
is, Jake has
can
never
knock you
fought like basically a heavyweight.
And
Mike is a heavyweight.
Mike is a
Mike is a heavyweight.
stab, bro. That man is duck. And that man hit hard.
Hit
that
hard.
man hit your
Bruh,
nose,
that's what I'm
bro.
saying. Like, if you,
Now, one shot
You
to
must
beat your
still
next
watch
Jake.
that.
But Jake also, bro. Punching power, bro.
Yeah,
Jake
it
knocks
does,
the
yeah,
Owens
yeah.
out, bro.
Jake also,
Jake
bro.
knock
so
that
it's-
man out. Let him fall. So
Nah, but Jake, bro, Uber drivers, bro. Who's this guy fighting? I want him to fight Ryan Garcia.
give a man his credit, Jay.
No, bro, I'm all for bro.
him his
I love,
credit.
I
Okay,
love
Jake,
show, I
okay.
love showbiz, bro. So I'm all for Jake.
Jake and Ryan Garcia. Who's your man?
Aye.
Yo, the truth is, damn, my money stays on Ryan, bruh. I like Jake a lot, but I still put my money on Ryan.
Chance, we had now 2 opportunities to segue. Are we gonna
We had
segue?
out too. We have to segue, bro.
No,
but just to finish that off, broski, I'm with Ryan as well. But it's so nice to see that Jake is actually in these conversations now, bro.
yeah.
With Ryan and so
And
forth.
with a valid conversation.
And yeah, bro, to actually say, "Ish, Ryan.
Not
but-"
like he's a YouTuber. It's like
Exactly.
yeah, Jake. Jake.
But
You
it's
see
written,
Jake
it's
knock
written
James
in
out,
the
bro.
stars, bro, that Jake is definitely going to be world champion.
All right, James. Question.
Jake,
Ryan.
world champion, and Logan Paul, WWE champion.
Ryan's mental
That's
state.
definitely
What are you all
gonna
thinking? Because homie's been coming out with some cryptic videos over the past like 2 weeks, bro. And people are like, "Hey, bro, is Ryan Garcia? Is he okay in the head? Is he alright?
Good pervert.
What, bruh? The Netflix pervert end this, but that's what I'm saying, Jets.
So don't.
True
okay,
pass,
no one-
Jets.
yeah.
True pass.
Ish, did you see
A true pass, Jets.
Sushi up again complete.
A true
And the
pass.
receiver will be able
You
to
see if he
pervert.
can perfect again.
Did you see the Trevor Noah and Kevin Hart
Hart.
interview, bro? I was watching
The
it last
podcast.
night, alright? It was funny,
I
bro.
haven't watched it.
The latest one.
Yeah, bro. It
Yeah.
was very funny. I'm
There's
not
a new,
even gonna
there's a new
lie.
podcast that they.
That
I think it's Trevor.
Trevor Noah's got a new podcast called What Next, and he actually, because Kevin Hart was his first interview on Daily Show, Kevin Hart jumped on
As the
What
first
Next,
one on
bro.
podcast.
So, bruh, funny, bruh. I
Of
was
course,
watching.
was it two
Bro, I was
giants
watching
of
it last
that
night.
world, bro?
I was watching it last night alone downstairs. I'm breaking me, bro. I had to put, bro, I haven't laughed. You know that when you laugh, but you
I
laugh.
haven't laughed like that in a while, yo. Life
Nah,
is
bro. Hey, bro.
life has been tough.
Nah, bro. You know that laugh where you laugh in your stomach so, bro, and you crying, bro. You start thinking, yo.
I also had one of those last night. I was watching one of Cat Williams' old
old
things, yeah.
shows. Cat Williams is funny, bro.
That man is funny.
Cat Williams is
bruh.
funny. Not a true pass. You see, 3 true passes.
I was like, yo, bro, I couldn't stop laughing. But it's one of that, Kaylen sleeping, the children sleeping. I
You busy breaking you.
was laughing still.
Build up
That
what?
build up.
That I know your stomach is sore.
You can't
Yeah.
keep it in.
Nah, so Trevor Noah says to Kevin Hart, nah, so I see you were into sports and what swimming. He says to him, I thought swimming was for tall people. He's like, yo, Trev, what are you saying, Trev? He's like, let's rephrase that. Okay, let's start again. So you were into swimming. He's like, yeah, you know, I did a different kind of strokes and this. He's like, all right, so I thought, you know, always that swimming gives me the sense that, you know, the way that the people who swim, like, you know, Michael Phelps, you know, their stature. He's like, what are you saying, Trev? So they must be like, oh, you have to watch it to understand the whole behind the scenes of it. But it was blind funny. Not a true pass. Cat Williams. Yeah? Cat Williams.
Good morning, Juan. Good morning, Clates.
Ryan Garcia. And Andrew Tate. And Alex Jones has been saying similar things now for the past while now. First, Alex Jones came out with the stuff to say, hey, gents, yeah, in Hollywood it's getting rough. These people are busy with funny things, right? Then, obviously, Andrew Tate came out and said, hey, gents, I'm going to say what's really going on here, but those people are going to come for my head. Then he started pushing, obviously, against the LGBT agenda, they're pushing those things in schools, they're shoving those things on the children. He started pushing against the whole feminist that they're trying to get rid of men, they're trying to make men look like they don't have a place in society anymore, blah, blah, blah. He was like highlighting the agendas, right, that have been coming forth. Alex Jones have been highlighting what's going on in Hollywood all the time. Then, to crown it all, bro, someone like Elon Musk comes out, and that whole big thing that we spoke about also, where he tells Bob Iger, which is the CEO of Disney, straight, go peep yourself, because he's like, you people are busy with nonsense, and I'm not going to entertain it, and I'm not going to play your game. And then someone like Elon Musk goes even one step further and says, everyone that's working at Twitter is all left-wing, purple hair people and us. I'm going to buy this thing, fire all of them, and give people opportunity to speak the truth. Because we saw with COVID, people couldn't speak the truth. We see with the LGBT community, you can't speak the truth. If you say the truth, that there's men and women, all of a sudden you become, they say you are homophobic and blah, 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 which has literally nothing to do with being homophobic. It's just like, yeah, my bro, this is what I believe and this is what I can see happening in front of me. So now, you can't always villainize someone. So obviously those conversations were going on. Then Cat Williams comes out afterwards on the Shay podcast, and he now exposes the whole Hollywood.
Shay's also on his way to Diddy.
And he huh? What do you mean?
Nah, it's chill, bro.
So Cat Williams comes out
meme, bro.
and exposes the whole Hollywood. Now you speaking about Tyler Perry also now making Maponya movies and putting it on Netflix. And then Ryan Garcia comes out in, like, people are saying he's in a manic episode, he's going crazy and he's going mad, exposing things that Alex Jones was speaking about a long time ago, that speaks about this Bohemian Grove. I don't know if you've ever heard about this thing, bruh, Bohemian Grove. So apparently it's where all the politicians go, and yeah, bruh, and where like some of the singers and actors and whatever, they go to this thing, they go do rituals there, and they go and worship owl
the same
god.
Like that other thing that Logan goes to, Logan Paul.
Jake goes to it. Not
That's
Logan.
Jake.
Yeah, Jake
What's
goes
it called,
to
bro?
Jake goes to ayahuasca.
Oh yeah.
So it's all like it has to do with demon worshipping and rituals and drinking stuff and doing like weird rituals, bro. And these gents are starting to come out now saying, hey, bruh, it's happening here. These people are busy with funny things. My question, and I'm asking here, is that I don't know how many of the viewers will remember a guy called Craig G. Lewis, right? And so or Craig G. Lewis or something, Lewis. And he was a guy that used to do a series called The Truth Behind Hip Hop, right? And he used to do like Truth Behind Hip Hop 1, Truth Behind Hip Hop 2, Truth Behind Hip Hop 3. Like every time a new thing comes out, he would like do the Truth Behind Hip Hop. And what Craig G. Lewis would do was like, he would take like the lyrics and then basically like expose it and say like, this lyrics is what they're actually saying. This is like a chant that you chanting upon yourself. Like Craig G. Lewis was one of the first guys to come when Bone Thugs came out with the song Mr. Ouija. And then he like not debunked it, he like dismantled it and like, you know, chopped it up to say, they talking about the Ouija board, you chanting this thing over your life, you chanting like a curse over yourself and this and this and this. he basically like chopped up the song to show what the song is about and what's actually been popping on the song. And then Craig G. Lewis was also one of the guys that came out and like exposed a whole Illuminati triangle with an eye and all of this. And he came out with all this, like Jay-Z and them are busy with rituals and da-da-da-da. So here's a question I want to throw up in the air. And I know the conversation is a bit hectic, but let's just have it for what it's worth. Craig G. Lewis came from a spiritual point of view. He came from like a church background and this. Here's my stance. There was a lot of things that he was, for me, overreaching. It was like he was like nitpicking, looking for things that I don't necessarily think is there. But majority of the things that I would say over 80% of the things that he was saying is like, hey, bro, this is really going on and this is really what's popping in this world and in this space and in this industry. The question I'm asking, and this is the question of the show today, is the church has been telling you those things the whole time that Andrew Tate is talking about now, that Ryan Garcia is talking about now, that Kate Williams is talking about now. This is things that's in the Bible all the years, bro. This is things that the Bible has been talking about this whole time. Say, hey, chance, this is going to happen in the last days. These things are going to start playing itself out. Men are going to become lovers of themselves. We see it with social media. You know, what we know to be truth is going to be, if you speak the truth, they're gonna say that you're lying. Like saying that there's a man and there's a woman is now all of a sudden there's something wrong with that. And 5 years ago, just 10 years ago, saying that everyone would understand. Yeah, of course, but what do you mean there's a man and a woman? Now 10 years later, saying that you could now be called homophobic, you could be deplatformed, you could be this and this. So what everyone knows to be true has now become, if you say that, you're lying. What everyone knows to be true, in even the difference between men and women, everyone knows that a man is physically stronger than a woman. But if you now say that you somehow a misogynist, or you somehow anti-woman, or you somehow now hate women and stuff, so it's like, yo, these things that the Bible have been speaking about for years, it's been in the Bible for thousands of years, bro. It's not yesterday, it didn't come here yesterday. It's been there for a long, long time. The question number one I would ask is, are we getting close to end times? Number two is there a spiritual thing behind it? Number three is Andrew and him talking the truth? What is your thoughts, Chance?
Yeah, bro, and let's make this a open conversation, broski. For me personally, yes, the Bible has obviously been speaking about it for the longest of times, but I think off air, I said that the church, however, bro, literally just spiritualizes the whole thing, which is not wrong though, bro, because of course we do know that the spiritual world and those realms are more real than the natural. However, just to keep it there and pray about it and so forth on is not enough to penetrate and infiltrate the grounds we're actually living on at the end of the day. So pastors and Christians and all of that can pray about it and rebuke the devil this, rebuke the devil that, which is cool again, like I'm saying, it's cool,
it's
bro.
Part of
it is part of the whole package, bro. However, with the Andrews, they literally go head on the ground.
They put their life on the line.
Put literally like the polls, bro. Like the polls, which is concerning, and it's a big question Nah, not the Paul brothers. They far from that, bro. But yeah, basically that, bro. For me, props to the Andrews, to Ryan Garcia now that's also coming out, bro. That's actually putting their lives on the line to bring this message out and to make a change and to make a difference, broski. So I think for me, that's literally my point. The church needs to get to a point where we're actually stronger in our approach of what we preach and what the Bible says. Look, again, like we said, bro, Paul and them literally, they weren't afraid to get killed, and they actually got killed.
But that's persecution. And that's also what the Bible says. In the last days, you're going to be persecuted for this.
But that's for speaking the truth. That's for speaking the truth, bro. I think we as Christians, bro, there's a lot of us that are still scared, that are still afraid, bro. There's schools that are teaching and preaching that you can be who you want to be. And I know props to you as well, bro. You personally put your daughters in schools where that's not the case, and you will outrightly at parents' meetings actually say, hey, I don't stand for this. I don't stand for this. If this is the case, I'm taking my kids out. So again, that's a stand, bro. But there's a lot of parents out there and people in general that don't necessarily do that. That's afraid because, like you said,
They think
if
it, but they're
if
scared
they
to
do
say it,
think
yeah.
it, bro. They think it. They agree. I agree with that parent. I agree. But you
But they're
won't say
scared.
it because you're afraid. You're afraid of what's going to take place, bro. So I think we're literally at that point where we can take pointers from the Andrews and these people that are actually standing up for this, bro.
What's your thoughts, bro?
Now, from my side, obviously, I agree with Jay. Love it, huh?
Yeah, I agree with Jay Showbreak and go on.
But like the whole Ryan Garcia thing is also it's a bit off for me because in the first video he releases, he talks about he's sitting on a chair, almost like he's forced to say certain things, but then again, he's sitting there, he says, guys, I don't have my phone, people are running my social media for me, and all those type of things, saying that I'm not posting the things that I'm posting, it's other people and whatnot. Basically, in a way, kind of saying someone has hostage over his phone, basically. He releases that whole statement. Then in basically the interview type of thing he done with Andrew on the X, yeah. He has that whole thing, and in there, Andrew asks him, bruh, are you sure you want to do this? And he says, yes. Then Andrew says, you know, if you're doing this, you're going to have to come with hardcore evidence. So you're going to need to come with something solid so people can believe you.
And you have to sound cohesive because
Yeah.
right now you just sound like you're just babbling.
That's the thing, yeah. And then he comes out and he says, no, I have images and
stuff, yeah.
videos and stuff like that. So for me, automatically, the way my brain works is before that, you released a video saying that other people were in control of your phone, you don't have your phone, things like that. Now all of a sudden you have videos and images and all those type of things. So for me, it's like, it's contradicting. Because it's like, did you have your phone? Did you not have your phone? Were you really there? So what is actually happening?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's also why, look, I'm not saying he is going crazy, but that's also, I feel like, one of the reasons why people are saying he's losing it a
because
bit.
it looks like he's losing.
Yeah,
But
Is this for him standing up for the truth and what's actually taking place, bro?
So,
Is that
so basically, what he said was, he says they tied him and
Yeah,
they took
so
him
he
somewhere.
says they took him to the
Bohemian Grove.
that thing, and they tied him up and they made him watch
things.
pedophilia things and watch kids
it messed
having
his
sex
mind and
and
stuff.
stuff like that, and it messed his mind up. So they tied him and they forced him to watch the stuff.
And
so
then
now is he coming out fighting against?
yeah, now he's
Yes.
coming out fighting against which again, bro, you have movies like The Sound of Freedom, you have stories like the Jeffrey Epstein stories, we know that human trafficking is
It's
a
a
thing.
real thing, yeah.
It's a thing, bro. They try to take children. We know that even here in Joburg, they steal children, bro. It's not something that is out of like the ordinary. It happens, bro. It really does happen. And
Ones
so
are also just getting cold.
getting a bit chilly here. So it really does happen. It's not something that is out of the realm of possibility. So we know that there's an element of truth to what they say.
Yeah.
And we also know that there's government officials involved. And we know that like the movie Sound of Freedom literally exposed them. And the reason Sound of Freedom ended up exposing these people is because when they tried to push Sound of Freedom, they were blocked, bruh. They were blocked. They were told you can't this, you can't. Even the conversation we had last week with looking for this child. There's a time Gayton came out and said, we found a house here that we want to go and check and this, but even the police is blocking us, like they don't want us to go in there. It's like, and he even said it, he said it's almost like there's someone that's in authority that's giving them the instruction to say, hey, don't make people come in here. So the question that I'm posing as someone that comes from a spiritual perspective, or what I'm actually saying is that a lot of the things that Andrew and them are talking about, bruh, it's the things that the Bible has been saying this whole time. It's the things that's been in the Word of God this whole time to say that, yeah, guys, these things are going to happen in the last days. These are things that are going on. For me, bro, I wish I could have, and I'm grateful to God that Andrew had a conversation with someone like Patrick Bet-David, who's a born-again Christian. That he had the conversation with Candace Owens, who's a born-again Christian. That he had a conversation with George Jenko, which is a born-again Christian. And all three of them managed to kind of tell him that, yo, these are biblical things that are happening. But I want to go one step further and say that the things that Andrew is talking about is literally verbatim what's in the Bible, bro. So I don't understand why he switched to Islam, which no disrespect to his decision, but I'm saying that, bro, the things that you are advocating for is biblical stuff, bro. It's Christian stuff that you're fighting about. It's literally fighting a Christian fight, but you're on the Islamic side, and I understand why he made that decision. We've had that conversation multiple times. But I'm saying this is that I wish that he could understand the spiritual side of things. What he calls the matrix, right, is actually the evil side. It's actually the principalities of darkness. It's actually the devil. So that's why when they always ask him, what is the matrix? Then he can't necessarily put his finger on what it is. He knows what they do, and he knows what they stand for, and he knows that it's evil. But he can't say that it's principalities of darkness. It's the devil himself that is manipulating situations, manipulating mainstream media, manipulating the news, manipulating the politicians, manipulating. And I think anyone with eyes can see that the politicians are corrupt, that they're involved with the human trafficking, that they're involved with pushing agendas that is unhealthy for. Because even when you look at people who come back and say, hey, I wish somebody told me I went to go cut my whole genitalia off, and nobody gave me the heads up to say that I was too young, I didn't understand the decision I was making, I didn't know what I was doing, and they come out later with regrets, bruh. But then what the mainstream does is they chop those regrets, excuse the pun, but they cut those regrets off to say that we're not going to publicize this, we're not going to give those people airtime, we're not going to allow them to speak on platforms to say that, I wish somebody told me, if I knew better, I would have waited, this, that, and the other. They don't want to push that because it obviously goes against what they're trying to push. Then you got Big Pharma doing things for money, push this whole mindset of, shame you depressed, you need depression tablets, because they're making billions, if trillions of dollars, bro, of making sure people stay depressed because they're making money from giving them depression tablets. And a lot of people come out after saying those tablets made me more dear Makaro, and I took this thing, I was more in a dwell than ever before. It didn't solve the problem, because how's a tablet going to solve your financial problem? How's a tablet going to solve because you're depressed because something happened to you, or you're in that space of mind because you had to face a particular thing that put you into that space of mind? So how's a tablet that you put into your mouth, that goes into your system, going to solve your fight? If you in debt of 100 million rand, 100,000 rand, 200,000 rand, whatever your debt is, and you're depressed because of the debt, how's a tablet going to solve your debt? This is why people
puts you in more.
It just puts you more in like a kind of like life and this, and it kind of just simmers you down.
And the Matrix deliberately makes you weak, bro.
Because they know it's gonna keep you in that space.
Especially in the day and age that we're living in now, bro, where parents can't necessarily discipline their kids the way our parents used to discipline us. So even with that, bro, a lot of times people will listen to us speak, bro, and they think it's so far-fetched. Like they're speaking about the Western world stuff and the Andrew and all of that, and they think it's so far-fetched. But if you actually look at it, bro.
Is it in our schools also?
If you actually, it's literally close to home, if not at home.
Last week, they then put up a whole thing to say they don't want children to wear uniform anymore because how can the girls wear girls' uniform and the boys wear boys' uniform? Like, bro, how far have we come where we're confusing our children between a simple thing like a boy and a girl? Like a elementary basic that a 2-year-old understands. You now want to confuse my 6-year-old about something that my child knew from the beginning of time. She knows it in her heart, in her spirit. It's in her. She knows. Okay, this is a boy, this is a girl. You want to now confuse my children. So it's not there in America. It's literally happening here, bro. It's literally, and the mainstream media in South Africa is no different, bro, to the CNNs. And the 702s are saying the same thing the CNNs are saying. The Bongani Ping was in the morning. What's that one that died last year? I think he died.
Oh, yeah.
The atheist one that was also a big radio, advocate for all those things and this and that. He was also on 702. Eusebius. Bruh, they were pushing these agendas. They were doing the same thing that Don Lemons and them are doing on CNN and this. They were pushing these agendas. They were saying, yeah, if you have COVID, you won't come to my house. I'll even lose you as a friend and this and this and this. They were pushing these things. Then when the information came out afterwards to say, it's just like a normal flu, they kept quiet. They didn't go back onto radio and say, you know what? Yeah. We overstepped our boundary here. We pushed things. They rather come back and double down. Yeah, it was dangerous. People were dying. What do you want me to say? It is that... Yeah, but bruh, here the CDC themselves came out and said it wasn't the way they made it out to be. They were inflating numbers. A bunch of information came out to show verbatimly and blatantly numbers were being inflated. People are dying in a car accident. Hi, COVID. This one has cancer. Hi, COVID. They literally
believing your government,
bruh.
And we always speak about this. You were believing your government.
They literally admitted it, bruh.
That are corrupt or that is corrupt.
They admitted. So I'm saying that this thing that we are talking about is not there in America,
it's not far-fetched. That's
it's
all,
here
bro.
on 702, on SABC, in the ANC. It's literally affecting our lives on a daily basis. And so the question I'm asking is that the church has been preaching this thing all the time. But now when these celebrities like the Cat Williamses and Ryan Garcias and the Andrew Tates are coming out saying, hey guys, open your eyes, it's rough here outside. Now only people are saying, yeah. I know people, bruh, that will be leaving that the COVID thing, bruh. They were like, 3 masks, staying in a house, and this. Then they started becoming Tate fans. They were like, bruh, I knew they were lying the whole time. I'm like, oh, my bro.
You won.
Oh, my bro. You used to fight with me when I told you those people are busy with nonsense here. Then you argued with me. No, bruh, you must be careful. There's old people also loving, what you all, and this and that and blah, blah. You were nar for me. Now that you're a Tate fan, you're like, I knew they were lying. I knew they were pushing agendas. I knew this. Nah, my bro. When they were pushing that agenda, we came onto this platform. You can go and watch our videos from 3-4 years ago. You will see, bro. We said, those people are busy with nonsense. Watch out. And we were told,
facts, bro.
You saying against people, you're putting people's life in danger. There the CDC come out to say, okay, right now the numbers were inflated. It wasn't as bad.
And these are Christians, bro. And a lot of these people are Christians, bro. In a pandemic, you as a Christian, you afraid. Which in actual fact, we always say, bro, the unclean can't make the clean unclean. The clean makes the unclean clean.
But that's the thing, bro. When we were saying that in the heart of where everyone was believing, now I'm going for my 3rd jab, my 4th jab. Now the jab is giving people blood clots. And people are getting heart attacks and things like that. Now when we say, but we told you all this. And you all said we the mad ones. But that's the point I'm making,
and exactly
bro.
What we're speaking about now, bro. It's far-fetched. They're speaking about so-and-so. Watch in the next 3 years.
But even before they
watch in the next 3 years,
before
bro.
they released the vaccine, remember we had on the show also that one thing where we spoke about the award-winning some top gent that came out and said, look here, just give us thing 3, 4, 5 years.
Then
you're gonna start seeing people are dying like crazy.
Things,
and bruh, literally, few years later, it's literally happening.
People now young people are getting heart attacks and
from
things,
heart attacks and funny things.
Like things are happening that never. I had this conversation with Anka in the car. I'm like, because she told me about someone that died from a heart attack. I'm like, how old was this? Oh, he was 28 or something. I'm like, bro, when we were growing up, if you hear someone died from a heart attack, you knew
already
it was like an old uncle or a Oma or something because.
Or you automatically think maybe overdose on something if it's a young gent.
Yes, but you won't. It has to be that, bro.
But you won't
just randomly, bro.
Like a 25-year-old just fell over. Heart attack. Huh? Why? How? Like, since when is that a thing? That young people are just dying like that. But when we were saying those things, when it was the most difficult, it's easy now to come out and say, yeah, I didn't believe it. And we were saying that in the heart of the thing, bro. I even wanted to carry on with my event. Remember, bro, we said, we're going to go, we're going to do this event, we're going to push.
Bro, and we were still up and down every single day doing it.
And then when they locked it down to the point where they say you can't travel,
and it's the ones that believed in it, that got it, bro.
So that time we just driving out permits.
And the ones that didn't, bro.
Bro, we didn't get sick at all that whole period because we didn't focus on that thing.
COVID didn't, bro.
And it was a flu and people were getting sick. We're not saying it didn't happen. Yeah. But I'm saying that the agenda behind it, That whole
And how you
lockdown
can-
mindset
the
and that whole, there was a
The
disturbing,
psyop.
yeah, bro, there was a disturbing spirit that you could sense, bro.
And the fear, bruh.
And the fear
Of course,
and the,
all of that agenda, the psyop and everything
bruh, you
leads
could
to that,
sense
bro.
that there
and
was
it
something
messes your-
sinister going on, bro. You could feel like, nah,
And
man,
look,
something is
we
off
don't
here.
take away from the fact that people died during the time and all that. But the fear factor is also what drove that thing a lot, bruh.
I think about 70 or 80% of people.
A lot of
actually
people
passed
was
away
just
based
because
on
they
the
were scared,
mindset,
bro.
Fear.
Yeah.
It's the same like when someone, you don't know you have cancer the whole time. You just feel you're sick and all that.
But
the
now
minute
that you
you
now
find
know,
out you have cancer,
now all of a sudden-
yeah, you so must start getting skinny overnight. It's like
Like your
the
mind
whole
is now
mind
telling
is
you,
like,
like,
telling
yo,
you,
it's
I'm gonna
bad now.
die, I have cancer.
And the
all
mind
that.
is powerful.
And bro, there's been stories where somebody came out and the doctor made a mistake the other way around to say, nah, there's nothing wrong with you. Then that person goes and loves not
Yeah.
to say, okay, sharp, I'm quiet. Then it just shows that the mind and the person was really sick, but the doctor made a mistake to say, nah, it's fine, your thing is
Yeah.
clear. Then they went out and like, okay, sharp, I'm alright. Then they started loving, doing things, enjoying life. Just to find out afterwards, hey, they did have this thing the whole time. But because they
I mean,
thought
bro,
in a
even with
certain
the
way to
even
say,
even
"Ah,
with the
man."
vaccine, bro, on the paper, bro, they actually said take this thing, but if anything
If something
happens,
happens,
to you,
it's not our
on
problem.
us.
Yeah.
It's your responsibility.
But like even that whole
To
thing,
even
it's
say
like
that.
Tony Robbins, he put his whole thing on that because he also had cancer at a point in time, and literally people were attacking him for that because he kept coming out and say this thing can be cured, guys. It's just a mindset thing. It's just a matter of you living right, eating right, and changing your whole mindset, living spiritually free and stuff like that. Because he's also a Christian. So he literally came out and people were attacking him. He's like, he says, I had the thing. There was a point where this thing was on my mind each and every single day thinking, yo, I have cancer, I'm going to die soon, I have cancer. And he says that's like literally when his body started deteriorating and it was like, yo, until he opened up his mindset again, he's like, man, I can't let this thing take over. And literally the minute he started changing his mindset, started eating properly, started living life again, he says when he went back to the doctor, his things were gone.
But you see, bro, that's the thing. And obviously Jesus has a lot to do with that also. But again, you know, Jesus
in there
heals.
does mention prayer a lot.
But that's what
and
I'm saying,
even
bro.
if
It's also the
fasting.
approach that people had towards it. And here's my thing, bro. Andrew is now speaking about those things. And it's nice to say afterwards. But here's the thing that we're saying, bro. In the last days, these things are going to happen. In my spirit, I sense that whole lockdown thing was a precursor for when it's tribulation, when it comes time to say that if you don't get a mark of the beast, you can't go in here, you can't go in there. And people who think this thing is still a joke, or people who think it's far or whatever, bruh, yeah, the ones are coming out and telling you. Cat Williams come out and tell you straight to say, those people came to me to say that, look, if you don't do 1, 2, and 3, we're gonna give you this money. If you do, bruh, Andrew Tate even said, bruh, he went to one meeting and they wanted to give him $100 million or something like that. But then he couldn't speak about he couldn't mention anything against the LGBT community. He couldn't mention anything. There was like rules that he couldn't speak. Basically, the same contract that CNN and them are signed and all those people that are pushing the agenda and Disney and them and all those, they signed a contract to say that, okay, we're going to push this agenda, but then they get paid on the side, right? The artists, all of those people. That's why, how all of a sudden, overnight, bruh, all the artists are someone coming out. Lil Nas X, Sam Smith, all those people are someone now, everyone's someone now just gay. Even that other chick, what's her name, that also switched over genders, and then she switched it back again, and then she switched it over again, and then she cut off all her hair, then she grew her hair. What is her name? Demi Lovato, yeah. Then she changed her name, then she came back.
She was some of aliens.
Then she was some alien, then she was a cat, and then it was all over the place, bruh. Because, bruh, these people get, and these are one side and showing you. They're exposing that side to say, bruh.
Exactly.
Even Ryan Garcia says, bruh, those people called me in to say, look, yeah, we can give you respect, but you mustn't speak about Jesus. You can't speak about us. You can't speak about your religion, your faith, everything. And you can then see, bro, you can see it in front of you. You see it then on YouTube. If you speak about those things, they block you. You see it on social media. If you speak about those things, they cut you.
It's just crazy to think like how far we've gone in terms of if someone if you say you're a cat and you say you're not a cat, you the one that looks stupid that says you're not a cat.
But that's
you look normal.
But
it's
that's
normal
what the
to
Bible,
say I'm a cat.
But
I'm
that's
this
what the
and
Bible
that.
said. What
But
is
me
the
that's
truth?
telling you, I mean you're not a cat. I get attacked.
Yeah.
It's like, you wrong.
But
How am I wrong?
But that's the whole
It's
point
like-
of the Bible, that a lie shall become a truth and truth shall become a lie.
You
It's like,
are-
if you believe you're a cat, and me and us man is saying, that man was made. How do you think he's a cat? We say that now. Then we the ones that are homophobic, we the ones that are,
And the truth is, people
why
that's-
don't you believe that people can be what they want to
the
be?
truth is, people that's not like in the circles of those things think like cat is just a dumb thing we're using, all that. But in the US, they had a problem in schools with us, where children were
Children want to be
identifying
as
as
cats.
chickens and cats and stuff. And when the teacher asks them a question, then they go meow meow, and the teachers end up getting fired.
Bro,
Yeah,
did you see that
Because
one emergency
it's
meeting
like-
of Tate, bro, where kids are now sucking teachers' toes?
I saw that. Now, but did you see that one?
It's crazy,
Where
bro.
the
Bro,
lighting,
your saint comes home. What did you do today?
when the
I
lighting
sucked
was,
my teacher's toes.
now when the lighty came home and said there, the lighty came home and said there, this girl
coming
that
for
sat-
you.
This girl that sat next to me, she says she's a cat. Then then she scratches me and us. Then the father said, "Nee, if she does it again, you must clap her in her face, nah, and don't be scared. Someone punch her in the nose, nah." Then the teachers now phoned, brought the parents in, everything to say. Then he said, "Nah, my lighty identifies as a dog. How can you put a dog and a cat next to each other?"
Exactly. And bro,
He identifies
no,
as a
exactly.
dog. You put a dog and a cat next to each other, so they
I'm a
fought.
dog.
Now what must happen?
I'm a dog, fact. So I'm a lion.
That's top thinking.
I'm a lion,
That's
exactly.
nice one,
But bro, but the truth is, bro, the Sodom, bro, the Sodom where Satan is actually heading us to, bro, is insane. I
then
promise you, rape cases and everything is gonna go sky because
already
it's,
sky,
it's
bro.
easy for you to say I'm not a rapist.
It's already.
I don't
sky.
identify as a rapist.
Bro,
I made a mistake.
No,
I
no,
was
uh-uh.
I was
Nah, bro,
I was
we
a
at
human
the-
then.
We didn't have to point.
I'm
that
a dog
pedophilia is
now.
normal,
but
bro.
that's what I'm saying.
I was a
that's
human
the
when
angle.
that happened.
No, that's
It's
the
the
no. That's,
pedophilia,
the
bro.
angle is to make pedophilia normal.
Because
That's
it's
the
a preference,
angle.
they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say it's a preference. It also falls under the LGBT community. If you choose, you want to sleep with small children. It's your preference. It's your choice.
Because
So-
the whole community is based on feeling and preference.
Exactly. So if you feel like you want to sleep with animals, it's called bestiality. Bestiality. If you feel like you want to sleep with animals, you can go sleep with animals. If you feel like you want to sleep with small children, it's your preference. You can sleep with small children. It's like, bro, they're making absurd things normal. But the beautiful part of this whole thing, and this is the part that I want to mention and I want to end off with, is that people are becoming smart for this thing, bro. People are starting to become smart. People are starting to push back. Because when you see what happened with the Disney thing, where people were like, "Oh, you want to force us? We're not gonna go watch the movie." Then the saying came out, "Go woke, go broke." Because people started saying, "Okay, we can't say anything. If we say
The
something
buzz light
online,
came.
we're gonna get cancelled and all that. It's fine. We're gonna keep our money
Just
in
keep
our
our
pockets."
funds. Same with that.
We're gonna keep
What's
our
that
money in our
store
pockets.
in the States that started pushing?
Oh, Target.
Target, and people are yeah, cool.
people-
If
We're
you're
not
gonna
gonna
do
say
that,
anything online
yeah.
because we're gonna get cancer, but it's fine. We're gonna just not go to Target anymore. So it's
Disney as
sudden
well,
shoop,
subscriptions.
dropped.
Yeah.
So, but there's the thing: people are becoming smart, and now, and this is the thing that Andrew was saying all the time. He says, if you cancel me and I pop up again somewhere else, I become uncancelable. And if I'm making my own money, you can't. There's nothing you can do. Like, I can't get fired at work because it's my money. I can live how I want to. So I can say what I can speak the truth and not get sidelined and cancelled and pushed aside. But then I can still speak on a different platform. And then he
bro,
moved
he
over
is-
to Rumble, and then
But
Elon bought X.
even before Rumble and without even X, bro, this guy was operating at an echelon, bro, where it was like he was cancelled off everything. Bro, freaking the Uber Eats even cancelled him. The Bolt and everything cancelled him, bro. But his message was still
Yeah, and
permeating and infiltrating.
And
bro,
the way he
people.
did it was smart, bro, because he was cancelled. But the message he left behind, so many people that had different channels were still talking about it. So he had a following that was still talking about it. And then here and there, those gents would still bring him onto their channels. And that's how we would still push the message.
So the question is, why do you think people were so adamant to keep following us over? Because look at it, bro. This man's following didn't buckle once, bro.
Because the truth is, bruh, as much as we think we're dumb, there's a large majority that's not dumb. Look, there's also a big bunch of people that's dumb.
They believe the psyop.
The psyop.
But I feel like the majority don't believe in us, and they I like to think they're not the dumb ones.
But
I
bruh,
think I'm using the wrong
But my
word.
irritation
Nah,
is
bro,
that.
they are dumb people, bro. that believe in these
my
things,
irritation
bro.
is that, bro, they get.
That's still alright, bro. That what you say.
But they get pressured into, like, if you look at the COVID thing, bro, there was a lot of people I spoke to on the side. They said,
yeah.
bro, this thing is a rope.
But that's why you
But
can
then because
appreciate.
everyone's pushing it, you like, hey, if
No,
I'm
but that's
now-
what I was about to say. That's why you can appreciate someone like Andrew that's willing to come out, stand up for this thing, and get maybe like the 10,000 or 15,000 people that actually
gonna say,
say, I stand with him. That gives you now that you believe in it, but you bang, but now
Because
you
there's
see
more
there's a
people
larger
pushing.
people.
You're like,
it's
I'm
okay,
gonna
man,
go
now I
push.
can maybe go here into this group now. It's the
It's the group think.
the P way out part.
But it's the group think, bro. It's like everyone's going this way, come out
Yeah.
also go this way.
yeah.
Ignorant
That's right.
people. Or let's say
Ignorant.
ignorant.
Yeah, bro.
But
How could
yeah,
you call them
dumb
dumb,
is
bro?
not a nice
How
word,
could
yeah.
you?
Hey, bravo.
They're not dumb for allowing their kids to
Bro, if you identify
choose
as a
who,
cat,
whoever
dumb.
they want to be and
Ah,
whatever
bro,
they want to be. They're not dumb, bro.
if you're identifying as a cat, bro,
No,
you
you
dumb,
can't
bro.
call those people dumb.
And
bro.
that's
You
why also
can't.
you can appreciate
You
that
cat.
I'm playing down, you dumb, bro.
Elon Musk taking over
I
Twitter
playing
and
down.
changing to X and all that type of things. Yes, there's a lot of people that don't agree with him, that don't like the man and all that. But then again, you have that thing of not Ben Shapiro, what's other man's names? Matt Welsh that released What Is a Woman. No one was really pushing this movie. Matt
But
Welsh
on-
says,
on
"Come and put
X,
this on
bruh.
X." He puts it on X. Elon Musk sees it. He retweets it. It becomes till today. It's still
It's the most
it's
viewed.
the most viewed film out there.
So, but that's what I'm saying. It just took someone to, and that's what Enroll says. Just took someone to crack the dam, to say, "Hi,
Yeah.
you're bezig met nonsense. En ons gaan nie stil bly nie."
There's another movie coming out, guys. We're waiting patiently on it. What's it called, Clay? It's Ballers.
This one now, bro.
Yeah, I think it's
What's
Ballers.
this one about?
It's also it's
Oh, that comedy one of a
it's a
basketball.
comedy one about a basketball. These gents that fail as basketball players, then they start identifying as women, and they start go playing in the basketball league and taking over the women's basketball league.
Yeah, bro. But it's
But
like,
it's a thing that's taking place.
That's,
bro.
Yeah,
that's,
bro,
but
it's
that's
happening,
exactly
bro.
what
It's
that's what
happening.
it's about.
nah, it's a parody, like to make fun of the fact that, bruh, what's going
What did
on
you
here? You can
expect?
just switch and then say, I'm here now. And then you win, bro. So,
Like, bro,
so
you don't even have to look like a woman. You just identify and you go into the woman's bathroom.
that's
It's alright.
it, bro. That's it. You can go and enjoy it in a woman's bathroom. You can be a full-grown, proper man and just say, I identify as a chick. Then you can go see the woman undressing there in the changing room. Take videos
no
of
one
them.
can-
No one can
no one
do
can tell
anything, bro.
anything.
No one can do
You're
anything,
attacking
bro.
my rights, you were.
Exactly.
There's one case.
So
of,
it's like, bro,
Can't.
what's
there's
going
one
on?
case
here?
of a woman that was in the US. She was at the spa. She had a spa day, everything. She's busy changing here, and a man walks in. And the man starts unchanging in front of her and everything. And for her, it's like, yo. She says she ended up putting her clothes on and she went to go speak to reception.
And then she got into
But that's
trouble.
And she got
disrespect
into
from her,
trouble,
though.
bruh.
Nah, bro, she got
That's
into trouble.
disrespect from her. How could she?
How
How could she
dare she
complain that
How
there's a
could she?
man in the woman's
How
locker room?
could she? That gent is a chick.
Yeah.
And now she's putting on the towel and everything.
Not only
Nah,
that, why
bro.
did she change in front of the gent in a woman's changing room?
Yeah.
It's not right. How dare she
At
do that?
all.
How can she change in a woman's
Bruh,
changing room in
the
front
Bible
of a
said the
gent?
truth shall become
know
a
that.
lie, and the lie will be seen as the truth. And that's the truth, bro. That's what we're seeing happen in 2024. But the beautiful thing is people are not keeping quiet anymore, bro.
By the way,
People
we're talking
are
like
not
this, bro.
keeping
There's
quiet.
people that's getting upset with us, though.
Yeah, bro, there's people that
There's people
disagree with
that's,
it.
that's getting upset.
And those ones are the ones you spoke about just now.
Domians.
They're the dumb ones. They don't see what's going on. And the anti-thing is
Until it comes home, bro,
until
you'll
it comes
see,
home
bro.
or until it's too late. And I always tell this to the youth. I say, brother, there's gonna come a day when a trumpet's gonna sound and the clouds are going to part. And Jesus is going to come. And then it's going to be a problem. Then you're gonna say, Aish.
I'm a gent.
Why didn't I listen? Why didn't I pay attention? And it's too late, bro. At that point, it's too late. So you can disagree, you can get angry, you can cancel,
but
you
in
can
that
do what you
moment,
want. The truth is the truth, bro.
In
and
that
it is
moment,
what it
though,
is.
bro, I'll identify as saved. You're on earth, even though I'm, if a lot of people are unsaved, you can just identify as saved.
The truth is,
Can't make jokes with Jesus, bro.
There's a lot of
Jesus
Christians
don't
that
play
are
that
doing
game.
that.
Jesus, don't play that game,
You
bro.
don't play that game, you'll be left behind, my friend.
But what you saying?
You will have lockdown for 7 years, my friend. It will be locked down for 7 years, but much worse. You won't.
And
Be,
now
you don't
you
need a
can-
permit there. You need.
And now you can play the proper game that you're playing now.
Yeah.
Now you can play the real one.
But you wouldn't want to.
No, but you're playing it now already.
Yeah, but
Although
I'm saying
it's-
that time,
it's- now it's
that
still
time is
nice
trying
and
to
so forth on,
survive. There's no
but
time
there-
to still worry of.
Bruh, that time is gonna be real lockdown.
Now it's the
and
real
that,
one.
and to be
And now
able
the
to move,
lockdown you're praising now, that lockdown is the...
that one's the legit lockdown. And with that lockdown,
Last number.
that lockdown, you need a mark of the beast on your right wrist or on your forehead. That will be your permit.
But it's okay, bro. Because they were forcing the mask and so forth on, and you need to, so there.
They're gonna take it. But the problem with that one, once you take it,
There's no turning
no
back.
no
turning
turning
back,
back.
bro.
No turning back.
Once you take it, you're done, bro.
Turning back.
That's why I said, you can look at me funny, you can say I'm mad, you can say I'm putting people's lives at risk, you can say all those things. If that day comes to say they force you to take this thing, you're gonna be the first one to say, okay, yeah, where must I take it? Because you just say, yeah, boss. Yeah, boss. Yeah, boss. When the
lot
mainstream
of
say,
people-
do this, you just say, yeah, boss. You don't think for yourself to say, hey, let me also think, I can see there's something suspect going on.
Oh, there was going to be a
you
COVID
just-
card, bro, which a lot of people were going to take. You can't go into to grocery stores and so forth on without the COVID card
In
to
the
show
US, they ran it out already, bro. In terms
see?
of
And how many people were going to take it here?
Ah,
And the truth
bro,
is-
people were taking it left, right, and center, bro. The same people that went to go take the jab are the same people that were going to take
gonna
it.
car
take
was
that,
out
bro.
there. You couldn't travel without having the vaccine at that point
You
in
see?
time.
You see?
You had to
So that's
show
what I'm
that you
saying, bro.
had
The day
vaccine.
that the rapture happens, there's gonna be a lot of people that are just gonna listen to the government, bro. They can't reason for themselves. They can't think to say, hey, you know what? I can see something else is going on here. They just listen blindly, bro.
And people will disagree with you. No, when that happens,
And all this is about money.
Let's see.
Yeah, bro. About money for now. But remember, the devil is behind all of it originally.
I
So
know,
it's
but that's
about.
what I'm saying. That's
it's
how he's
actually
selling it.
about your souls. But
He's
for them,
selling
it's
it as
about they're
money.
making trillions of dollars now. 100%.
Because everything you look at, when you look at the LGBT, it's
They push
it's-
marketing.
They push marketing. It's all money.
Look at vaccines, it's money. You look at mental illness, it's money. You look at all the things that they push, they're making trillions from.
Big money.
And
Yes.
they there
Everything they-
smiling,
I was
Yeah,
watching
you
something
shouldn't
not too
care
long ago
less, bro.
when like us whole gender what thing started in the US. There was only two places where you could actually go and do this gender operation transitions and stuff. I think they're sitting on like 45 or 46 now in the US where you can go and do it. Because obviously it's such a big money making thing. So obviously more and more is gonna pop
Bruh,
up. each
we
and
didn't
every
play that
single
video,
time.
yeah. Remember that video we played? I think it was during lockdown. Where they.
like
where
46 different gender transition hubs.
Clinics, yeah.
But I remember that video we played. I think we played
So
it
it's no
on
more
the
just
show.
like you have to go to this one and that one now.
Where they
Now you
said,
can
where
literally
they
find
had a
one in
meet,
your
yeah,
state,
where they had a
basically.
meeting with those clinics and they said, guys, we're making gang money here. Push this thing, tell the people they must come for this thing, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Bro, when you go and hear people's stories, they say when they found out that they felt like they want to be something else, they were sent to counseling. They said in that counseling they weren't even told, okay, take your time, figure it out, see what you feel, see how you think, see how you take a year to think. They say, bro, in that counseling, yeah, they got permission immediately from the insurance. Then they even showed, bro, not insurance, the medical aid. Then they even showed that if they had to go for medical aid for cancer or something, it was
To
take like
reject it
3
and
months
all
or
that.
something, or it gets rejected. If they had to go for medical aid for this, it takes like 3 months for them to approve it. If you go for medical aid for something like a health issue, it takes like 3 months. But if you go for that, they
Same
approve it
time.
immediately, bro. They approve it immediately. Bruh, if that's not enough to show you that there's an agenda behind this thing, they're more worried about you doing that than you surviving and living because you have cancer or you have some sort of life-threatening disease that you needed your medical aid for. They take 3 months to approve that. But for us, they give it to you immediately. Then those people even came, the people that regretted going for the transition. They come and they say, yo, this thing is evil. They come themselves, Brian, and say, they hit me with the one that I don't know I'm gonna get out of it. And I wish somebody told me, and I wish I actually paid attention to people that when they
And
were
all
saying.
the things they targeting kids as well, because there was talks about it. I don't know how far it is. I don't know if it's in law already or what. But as a kid now, you don't have to.
You don't have to
You
ask
don't need your
parents'
parents'
permission.
consent anymore. Yeah. If you decide you wanna change your gender, you can just go do it. You don't need your parent there to sign anymore for
Nah,
anything.
bro, you don't need
or
your
all
parents
that.
at all, bro. Now parents can't tell the kids.
But when you go buy
They
alcohol,
can't tell your kids,
you
bro.
must have your license.
You drive on the road, you must have your license.
You a bad parent,
Now
bro.
if you want to go change your gender, it's
for
alright. You don't
disciplining
need it.
Bruh, I'm willing to bet you, there's still a lot of parents that are old school, bruh. It's not just us that reason this way, bruh. I think there's still a lot of people that reason this way to say, something is off here. Yo, gents, but we went way
Clap
over
your
time.
child.
All I'm saying is that
Hey, come right.
the Bible is what
Can't lay on that couch the whole day. Are you stupid? Get up.
what Andrew's talking about, what Ryan
Tough
is talking
love.
about,
Tough
what
love,
Alex
bro.
Jones is talking about, what all these people have come out and what Cat Williams is talking about. The Bible's been talking about those things the whole time, bro. And we've been seeing it. As soon as you get spirit-filled, as soon as you start understanding the Word of God, you'll see, and look, hey, that thing is most other things going on here. It's happening, guys. It's happening right in front of us. So, and it moved quickly. Even the Bible speaks about time and things, and now you realize how quick time moves and how like now it's Monday, bro.
It's Friday.
You close your eyes, you open your eyes, we're sitting here again. It's Monday again.
Next week is Christmas.
Next week
Next
it's
week is
Christmas.
Christmas,
Facts.
The week after is New Year's.
Exactly. But gents, that's our time.
Yeah, I know. End it, man.
Doesn't knock one.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was alright. I think could have done a bit better, but thank you so guys. See you in the next one. Peace.
Thank
Ladies
you,
and gentlemen.
Okay, thank you so much. Who you ever want to be and what you want to be. It was so amazing
Be
speaking
what I wanna
to all the theys
Thems.
and thems
Guys.
and
You're
thighs.
gonna get cancelled, bruh. Stop it.
Thighs.
Thems,
The
thighs.
thighs.
To that cat,
Meow.
to that dog, keep clapping the cat.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on that note,
Come for you.
cancel us, man. It wasn't me. See you on the next one. Love you.
Cancel him.
Cancel him.
Goodbye.
Don't have social media.
That's social media.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to it.
Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins and bless up to the world.
And then Jay just put your info on blast like that.
It's what the people want to know, bro. My bad.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.